Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. And as you can see, I've got a Dogfish Head beer. This is the Wake Up Worldwide Stout. This is a new Worldwide Stout variant. It was just released in 2022. Clocks in at between 16 and 18% ABV. There's nothing listed on the label. I had to go to the website to figure that out. I'm pretty excited about this one. So, as you may or may not know, I am a big fan of the Founders CBS, which has been discontinued. They may bring it back at some point in the future, as Founders typically does with a lot of their beers. So the reason I picked this up mainly was when I read the description. It really sounded a lot like the old Founders beer, the old Founders CBS. So this is a little bit stronger, obviously 16 to 18% alcohol, and the ingredients list is listed on the side of the label, and the ingredients are as follows: malted barley, organic Nicaraguan Finca Terrorito cold press coffee, oat milk solids and hops, cinnamon and dextrose, and organic maple syrup. So you got the maple syrup, you got the coffee. Sounds good. Sounds a lot like CBS. The cinnamon should be interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So they have the ingredients on the label. That's it. 2022, Milton, Delaware, in collaboration with Boston Beer Company. Big merger, buyout. Yep, that's it. Okay, so this is kind of cold. I did take it out of the fridge a few minutes ago, and it'll warm up as I'm drinking it. It does say on the label also ages well, as to be expected with a imperial barrel aged, or no, I'm sorry, did I say barrel aged? It's not barrel aged. They do have a barrel aged version of this. Yeah, this is not barrel aged. Sorry about that. All right, let's go ahead and pour it up. Pretty much jet black appearance. A little bit of a head there, tan head, which is dissipating rather quickly though. Yeah, there's little hints of brown when I hold it up to the light, but it's mostly just jet black to the naked eye. Wow. So the coffee's coming through, a little bit of that maple syrup. A little bit more coffee forward than the CBS, which was a little bit more maple forward. But I'm definitely getting the coffee and the maple syrup. I'm not picking up on the cinnamon on the nose. That may come through on the palate. It's kind of hard. It is strong in the coffee department with the aroma. I will say this, though. There is absolutely no boozy qualities to this at all. Nothing off of the aroma that would indicate that this is a higher ABV beer. It smells really, really good. Pretty straightforward, though. Mostly coffee, a little bit of maple syrup. Like I said, I'm not getting the cinnamon on the aroma. We'll see if that comes through on the palate. But it smells like a winner. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. It's really good. But let me just say right up front, the coffee is definitely the lead flavor. Then you get some of that maple syrup. So if you are not a big coffee fan, this may be a big turnoff to you. The CBS, I keep using the Founders CBS as an example The KBS would be a good example too. It doesn't have the maple syrup in it, but the balance of coffee in the KBS, the CBS, a little bit more balanced with the other flavors in the beer. This definitely in your face right up front with the coffee. And then you do get the maple syrup. One thing though that I'm missing entirely is the cinnamon. Let me get another sip and see if I can detect any of the cinnamon. Just ever so slightly. Just a touch. Cinnamon and dextrose. It's like cinnamon sugar. It is sweet. It's bitter initially with the coffee, and the coffee is very pronounced, very strong, and it's cold pressed coffee, so you're getting a very concentrated coffee aroma and flavor. But you do get some sweetness to kind of tame the astringency, that bitterness that you're getting from the coffee. A touch of the cinnamon, the maple syrup's there, but I would actually like a little bit more maple syrup because I feel like it would help balance out some of the strong coffee flavors a little bit more. Some more cinnamon, obviously, as well. This is nice. It's just not very balanced. It's very coffee forward. The Wake Up Worldwide Stout, maybe that's what they were going for. They wanted it to be extremely in your face with that cold brew coffee punch. It's definitely there. I will say that the alcohol is masked exceptionally well, 16 to 18%. There's absolutely no booziness with this, which is really impressive. Slight warming effect as it's going down, but that is pretty much it. The body with this is high medium. It's not thick and syrupy. So in that regard, it's pretty smooth and easy drinking as well. It's not clinging to the insides of my cheeks, and it's definitely not cloying because the coffee, that bitterness is the star of the show. Then a little bit of the sweetness from the dextrose and the maple syrup kind of come in on the tail end to just round it out a little bit. But an excellent beer from Dogfish Head. I do like the Utopia's Barrel Aged Worldwide Stout a little bit better. The regular Worldwide Stout, the original Worldwide Stout, I like a little bit better than this as well. It's just a little too imbalanced for me. Too much coffee, not enough cinnamon and maple syrup to round it out. Carbonation is light, and the alcohol, like I said, is masked very, very well. So, and the fact that this isn't super heavy for such a high ABV beer is kind of refreshing. This is about as refreshing as you can get for such a high alcohol product. Okay, I blabbed on long enough, so let's go ahead and give this thing a rating. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. It's definitely a solid A, getting up there. But, of course, it falls short of world class because it's imbalanced, doesn't have enough of the other flavors in the beer. I think a barrel-aged version of this would mellow out the coffee a little bit. But then again, they already have the Utopia's barrel-aged worldwide stout. I'm just not a huge fan of strong coffee flavors in my beer, and this is very coffee forward. But if you love coffee, this would be a wonderful beer for you to try, and you would probably give this a higher score than I did, maybe a 98 or 99, because it is an excellent, excellent beer. It's just a little bit too strong with the coffee for me. So 96 out of 100 for the Wake Up Worldwide Stout from Dogfish Head Brewing Company out of Milton, Delaware. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and until next time, everybody. Cheers.